my channel. So today is New Year's Day, and what better way to start the new year than by creating a new makeup look, right? So I really wanted to get on here. I was super excited to get on here and film a new makeup tutorial for you guys, and this is what I came up with. I did use a couple of new products. This is a full-on glam makeup look. So if you guys are interested in seeing how to get this makeup look, don't forget to subscribe so you guys can stay tuned for more upcoming videos, and give this video a thumbs up if you like it. So if you would like to see how to get this makeup look, then just keep on watching. Hello everyone, Happy New Year! So let's get started. I'm going to start off by priming my eyelids using the Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer. This stuff is waterproof and I swear my eyeshadow lasts all day every time I use it. Then right after, I'll go in with the Kat Von D Concealer in the shade Light 18, and this is just going to even out the discoloration on my eyelids. It's going to give us a nice clean slate to work on. I'll then go ahead and fill in my eyebrows using the Anastasia Dipbrow in the shade Dark Brown. I like to start off by sculpting them and then I go ahead and fill them in. For my eyes today, I'll be using the NYX Ultimate Shadow Palette. I'm not exactly sure what palette this is, but I'll have it down below. I'll be taking the white matte shade and sweeping this all over my eyelids just to prevent the shadows from budging, and this way they blend out smoothly. I'll then go in with the soft brown shade right in my crease, and this is going to be my transition shade. I am working this in with a MAC 217 brush. Then taking this taupey brown eyeshadow, I'll be placing this right on my outer corners with this small flat brush. I went in with a small brush just to be precise, and then with the MAC 217 brush, a clean one, I'll add a little bit more of that shadow and blend upwards just to kind of give me a more lifted effect on the outside of my eyes. Just to add a little bit more depth, I'll be mixing some of that same shade and this darker shade and placing it on the outer corners of my eyes as well and blending away. This was my first time using this eyeshadow palette and I thought it was such a gorgeous palette. It does kind of have red undertones, which makes it very unique. Going back to the brush we used in our crease with that soft brown shade, I'm just going to make sure everything is well blended. And for my eyelid, I'll be taking this champagne-y color from the Lorac Mega Pro 3 palette, and I'll be placing this on the rest of my eyelid and kind of cutting the crease a little bit with the same shade. Since I wanted it to appear a little bit more metallic-y, I went ahead and sprayed my Cinema Secrets spray right on my brush and went right on top of the eyeshadow. And once again, we have to make sure everything is well blended. Taking my Benefit Theoreal mascara, I'll be applying some mascara to my top lashes just to prep them for some falsies. I'll be using these Monda Lashes. These are in the style number 43, and I did pick these up at Nigel's since I do get a lot of questions about them. I decided to skip out on the wing liner or anything too heavy on the top because I wanted the focus to be at the bottom. But I will be tight lining with my Pacifica eyeliner, which I've been obsessed with recently. Moving on to the face, I'll be using my Cinema Secrets Moisture Spray, which kind of acts as a primer as well. And I did put this in a different bottle. I have a big old jug. And to fill in my pores, I'll be using the Maybelline Pore Filler. For primer, I'll be using the NYX HD Studio Primer, which I've mentioned so many times. It's such an underrated product and it works amazing. It is hands down the best primer I've ever used. I love how it evens out my skin tone and just gives me a nice base to work with. Now, I will be using a new foundation since it is a full coverage, full-on glam look. I'm using the Hourglass Vanish Stick. This stuff is so good. I absolutely love it. Very lightweight, but it's also buildable. And I will be working this in with my damp beauty blender since I couldn't find my foundation brush, which I prefer to use with this foundation because with the brush I get more of a heavy coverage. I will be working this in dabbing motions. I'll also be bringing this down to my neck since it is a little bit too light for me, but it works. For concealer, I'll be using the Maybelline Master Concealer in the shade Light Medium. I'll go ahead and apply this right underneath my eyes, and as you guys can see, it instantly hides my under eye circles, and it also brightens that area up, which I've been obsessed with this concealer. I also like to clean the outer edges of my eyeshadow just so it looks even, and then I go ahead and work it in with my damped beauty blender. And to set my concealer, I go ahead and bake with the RCMA translucent powder. Not too much powder, but just enough to press it in. And to set the rest of my face makeup, I'll be using the Ulta Fabulous Face Powder. Since I do have dry skin, I like to apply a little bit more of my moisture spray before going in with contour slash bronzer. I'll be using my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette and taking the medium shade and the darkest shade. I'll be mixing them together and placing this right underneath my cheekbones just to bring back more dimension, and I also like to use this to bronze with. I'll be taking this on my temples and my jawline as well. For blush, I'll be using my 10 color blush palette from BH Cosmetics, and I'll be mixing this mauve pink shade and the orangey shade. To contour my nose and make it appear slimmer, I like to use the Hoola bronzer from Benefit and this little brush from BH Cosmetics. We'll be going back with the eyes just to finish them up. I'll be applying some of my black eyeliner from Pacifica on my waterline. And then I'll be going in with both of the shadows we used on our outer crease just to complete the look and kind of just connect it together and make it look a little bit more smoky. And to make sure it all blends very well underneath my eyes, I'll be taking the soft brown shade we used in our crease. Taking the Balm Cosmetics Mary Luminizer Highlighter, I'll be applying this right on top of my cheekbones, and as you guys can see, this stuff is just amazing. I'll pop this on top of my cheekbones and also on the tip of my nose and a little bit on my cupid's bow. This is a little trick that I like to do to make my highlight look more blended without rubbing too much off. I like to press it in with my damp beauty blender. That's it. Then taking my mascara, I'll be applying some to my bottom lashes, and taking the Mary Luminizer, I'll be popping this on the inner corners of my eyes just to make them appear a little bit bigger and brighter. And to set my eyebrows in place, I'll be using my Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. For the lips, I really wanted to do something very bold, so I am using Kylie Cosmetics' new liquid lipstick in the shade Vixen. Such a gorgeous shade, and the formula is just absolutely fabulous. I'm seriously in love with all her liquid lipsticks right now, and they smell so good. And to finish off this look, I'll be applying some of my Cinema Secrets moisture spray, and that is it. For watching, and if you like this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, subscribe to stay tuned for more upcoming videos. I'm super excited. It's a new year, so that means fresh start to everything, right? I think that's what's amazing about the new year. I want to know what your New Year's resolution is. My New Year's resolution is to upload a lot more on this channel because this is my passion, this is what I love to do, and I just get very excited to get on here and create new looks for you guys. It just fills my heart with joy reading all of your guys' comments. It's like the best part about this, just interacting with all of you guys. So leave me your comments down below. Also, let me know what you would like to see next. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video.